He's the tallest man on the radio, so sit right back and enjoy the show. Flying through the air like a ballistic missile. Here's your host, Ben Kissel.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Ben Kissel channel. I'm Ben Kissel, as always, joined by Jerry Aquino.
What's up?
Jerry Aquino is not going to be here on Friday, so Kyle Plouffe and I are going to do another political show. So we're doing 3 political shows this week. What are we going to talk about?
Oh, man.
If only there was some news to talk about.
Only there was something that was slightly relevant in the political.
But Jerry Aquino, she's going to DragCon on Friday. So if you see her there, say, oh, hey, what's up?
Why would if you see me there, say what's up.
Say what's up.
I don't know what to wear yet. I'm very excited.
Yeah, I want a full report back.
Yes.
On Monday. We need to know how DragCon was. Also, you're going to go as a drag king.
I'm thinking about it.
I think that'd be fun. You know drag kings.
Are they?
Yes, they're not.
Yeah,
they're not
drag kings.
nearly as popular, and I think that's sexist. Why not
Yeah.
the drag? Are drag kings even on RuPaul's Drag Race? Do they ever have the drag king?
I don't believe so, actually. I don't think so.
They should.
They should, right?
It's women who dress up as men, and then they look better as
Drag
men,
kings,
and then
yeah.
us as men have to be like, yeah, we could try it harder.
Now I'm confused.
Yeah, we could fucking dress better, couldn't we?
I guess so.
Thank you for pointing that out.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so
You
that's
look great today.
Thank you. I'm wearing a shirt.
Look at that.
You ate a pizza yesterday.
That.
I ate a hot and ready from Little Caesars. Not ready nor hot.
I don't.
Isn't that funny?
I'm telling you, you guys have to order the Italian cheese spread at Caesar's. It's the best thing on there.
It is
that
the best.
resembles pizza.
It is the best. But I went in because I was like, ooh, hot, ready. I'm like, sounds just like me. That's what I named my titties. Hot and ready, baby. And that's what I feed them as well. Pizza. But then I got it, and she was like, no, it's not ready yet. And then so I waited 5 minutes, and then I got it, but then it also wasn't hot.
2 negatives equal positive.
I mean,
Negative.
I was very happy. Also, all you have to do is dip it in that jalapeno cheddar, which I felt this morning. It's disgusting. It's not cheese. It's not jalapeno.
Definitely not.
Don't kiss on the way out.
I loved eating it both ways. All right. Well, today's episode, it's all about fun as always. We ain't talking about all this fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
We're talking about piss. New photos appear to show a man peeing. Also, I love that they say appear.
Up here, yeah.
Don't believe you.
Here to be,
New photos
just in case.
appear to new photos appear to show a man peeing in the middle of a
Oh
cabin.
my God.
Now,
Tiniest penis,
It is
by the
the
way.
littlest happy face. It's covering up most of his hip.
He's going full tweezers.
it really, yes, he is barely. Hey, his penis is. He is hanging on to a thread. Indeed. So this dude.
Dare I ask why?
Well, I'm assuming he was absolutely hammered.
Yep.
So-
That's safe to admit.
Pictures of the passenger, quote, allegedly peeing. Again, do we have to say appear or allegedly when he is obviously pissing? You can see the stream coming from his infantile penis. Maybe it's a fetish.
Maybe
If it's a
they
baby
don't want to
thing.
get sued by the exact words and allegations.
Oh, you think TMZ is really concerned about accuracy in
I
reporting?
do, yeah.
Like plane pissers.
They want to protect.
So there was a dude. He was on an American Airlines flight, and I'm happy this happened on an American Airlines flight because, God damn it, that's all right.
Yeah.
And I'm proud to be an American, or at least you know I pee.
Nice.
Wow.
Kind of a good play on words there.
There you go.
I'm on fire. So
Monday, baby.
he was going from Chicago to New Hampshire. What a fun trip that is.
Yeah.
From Chicago to New Hampshire. Oh, man. I love when it lands in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
So many.
How can I leave this place but still feel like I'm not going anywhere?
Right. And then you get there and then you're like, look at all. They don't even. New Hampshire doesn't even. I was thinking maple syrup, but that's Vermont.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Granite State. That's New Hampshire.
The rock state.
Yeah.
we got
to
to
live free or die.
I do like that.
So that's why he's pissing in the aisle.
Well, he's definitely living free.
And he's going to die.
And it seems as if everyone was kind of upset because
Kind of.
the flight had to be diverted to Buffalo. So this man just made this trip 1,000 times worse.
Oh, that sucks.
Just worse than New Hampshire's Buffalo.
And we love our people in Buffalo. Beautiful city, beautiful downtown.
Hardcore band is from Buffalo.
What's that?
My favorite hardcore band is from Buffalo.
Who's that?
Well, they're not together anymore, but they're called Every Time I Die.
Oh, Oh, kind of like that movie Happy Death Day.
Oh.
Is that also in Buffalo?
It's Groundhog's Day, but with death.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. I do remember that
It's a
one.
really funny movie. So every time they die, why did they break up?
I think the
That's
lead
sad.
singer got sober, and the rest of the band was not cool with that, so they flicked them off.
Kind of a reverse of usually what happens.
It is. It was a reverse of what happens, but the band literally kicked him out.
I want to. Apparently, the lead singer, because I love that band. I love that band. It is a Monday. Tongue exercises.
Yes.
Modest Mouse.
Oh, I love
The lead singer, apparently every third show, he's like super hammered, and then the band is really mad at him. So, like, that's the show I want to go to.
Yes.
Because they all have to play their music still. Right? But they just like look at him and they're like, talking about like how salty the ocean is and stuff like that. They're always singing about Cadillacs and salt.
And there's always water references.
Tetons.
Yeah, Tetons, which again, rapscallion. Here, that's what I'm naming my Tetons. I thought they were hot and ready. Now they're called rapscallions. Another great program. So the American Airlines flight was forced to make an emergency landing after an unruly passenger exposed himself and urinated in the plane aisle. I think it's more of the exposure of the penis than really the piss at all.
Yeah.
You think so?
I do,
I
because
feel like it's equally both of the things.
The piss puts it over the top for sure.
the piss is it's the icing on the cake. No denying that. But I think if he would have just stood up and whipped out his dick and not pissed, that's sexual.
Yeah, it
This
also
is not
wouldn't have affected everyone on the plane, because I imagine there's like a smell that's probably trapped in the plane now.
Well, I'm sure he's had a lot of Michelob Ultras. He's had a lot of Bud Lights. That looks to me like a clear stream of piss.
It is a very clear stream of piss, which brings me to my next question. What was he thinking? So
I don't
okay.
think he was thinking. I think he was blackout drunk, but still moving around. You know when you have those like 10 hours that are just like missing and you're like, what happened? You're like, you did your taxes. You went to H&R Block. It was like, oh, I didn't know that.
You made completely positive decisions.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
You filled your gas, you got your car all clean and shit like that. But no, this guy took a piss in first class, by the way, is what it looks to me like. So
That's the emergency exit.
Yeah, that would be the middle.
It's like the exact middle of the plane.
Yeah.
all right. Well, either way.
It's 4-person first class.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All this shade coming from the wealthy billionaire.
Yeah, no. That's the seat where they look at you and they're like, hey, do you know that you have to open this door and possibly die first in case anything happens? And you're like, yeah.
You lie and say yes.
It was $20 cheaper. I will sit here. Thank you.
Until recent events that happened this year where somebody actually opened it, I thought they were joking. I thought we were just going through the steps like, oh, yeah, I'm a hero. Can I get a Jack and Coke? Can the hero get a Bloody Mary over here, please? I'm not doing this shit sober.
Yeah.
I literally didn't know you could just open it.
Yeah.
And also, isn't that a bit of a flaw? Like 9/11 happened, right?
Yeah.
And then they still just have this door you can open. So why did the hitchhikers? Why did the hijackers even bother with all that? Just open the door.
Yeah.
And then everything would theoretically fall apart. But anyway, we have another plane story coming up later on in the episode. I don't think it's really exciting. Long story short, though, a wheel fell off a plane and then hit a car. So we're not covering that story.
Oh my God, that's insane.
This is crazy to me
What is
because
the final destination? Okay, we'll get to that.
Right.
Come on.
they originally said that this guy had been fed up because they were on the tarmac for 8 hours and he couldn't stand it anymore, so he got up to piss.
Oh, it's a protest piss.
Well, it was labeled as that at first, but now that there's people actually coming out talking about it, they had to make the emergency landing because he just got up and pissed. So that is way worse.
That is way worse.
I almost was on his side. Yeah, when they said that they were there for 8 hours and they wouldn't let anybody get up or go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what?
Or go to the bathroom? Well, okay, now that changes things.
If that is the case.
But it's not.
Was it 8 hours?
No, that's what they said at first. I think that's the spin he put out.
Right. So he's trying to get it. He's trying to work a way around it.
Yeah.
We were just sitting there for how long? Forever, man. It was like maybe 45 minutes.
You know, the funniest thing is, so I was on a plane once, and I had to pee really bad, and the plane was in its descent, right?
Yes.
But I had to pee because I had my Bloody Marys.
Yeah.
And then I got up and I was going to the bathroom, and the stewardess was like, "No, man, you can't do it." And I said, "I got Crohn's." But apparently Crohn's disease means you can't go to the bathroom. But so I lied, and then
The opposite.
yeah, you don't have Crohn's. I don't know what I have, but it's not Crohn's.
The opposite.
Yeah. So yeah.
Bloody Mary bladder.
Bloody Mary, blah, 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 blah.
Exactly.
Exactly. So the flight couldn't make it all the way to New Hampshire. Although if I'm on this plane, then the guy pisses, which by the way, it does seem, this is a different, that's a different article there.
Yeah,
but
it looks like chaos just started because this guy pissed.
Yeah.
It's like, no!
If I was on the plane though, I would be like, all right, he did piss. We all know it. Just get us to fucking New Hampshire. Yeah. We can handle this. We can handle this later. Yeah. Like, mop it up. Make him mop it up.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's, you shame him like the dog. You put his nose in it, be like, bad idiot. And then
that's kind of true. It probably would have taken less time to just finish out the flight.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a terroristic threat per se. He wasn't like aiming it at the pilots, being like, drink it or die. Like he was
hitting the rug in the middle. So
yeah.
There was a little bit of respect.
Yeah.
Well, why not take like a bottle or something and just do the thing that guys do, which is turn your penis into a very, a straw.
Well, again, it doesn't suck up. It only goes out.
Okay, whatever.
Oh my God, can you imagine if we could drink through our dicks? Oh, I got dry mouth. Why? Oh, I've been drinking through my mouth in a year.
Yeah.
My cock is wet as hell though.
Reverse butt chug.
Whoa.
Yeah, you guys would have more UTIs than you could fucking spell it.
Or you clean them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends which cranberry.
Yeah, guys. Yeah.
I'll drink my cranberry.
Yeah.
Listerine up there.
So anyway, and again, with his small penis, I don't believe that he could suck up anything or pee. It might even be too small to really pee in the cup.
Yeah.
Because you have to have something to pull out. The turkey's got to be done. Come on. So really, this guy's having a day. He's having a day.
Yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of pee, one of my favorite musicians of all time, who sings one of the most romantic songs of all time. It's a gay song.
Oh.
Sung by a Gibbon.
Oh.
It's called Daniel's Song.
Yeah.
And it's sung by Elton John, who recently also peed in a shoe store.
What?
So Elton John, he went shoe shopping, and who doesn't do that? But then he did what Jerry had mentioned all good, big-dicked men can do. He peed in a bottle.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my God.
Elton John, he was shopping
for... See, now that's dehydration.
Well, I think that might be Photoshop. Otherwise, his piss is literally Gatorade. But we don't know. We don't know. So Elton John, he was shopping for sneakers in France. Maybe he was getting ready for the Olympics. He was excited to be over there. Anyway, in the middle of the store, he's like, I gotta fucking piss.
Yeah.
I'm Elton John. He should be able to piss in a pair of shoes. Who cares?
Well, into a pair of shoes?
He can do whatever he wants. He's Elton John.
Yeah.
I saw him live at Bridgestone in Nashville.
Why not just have it be more realistic and be like, I'm Elton John. I'm sure they would find a bathroom for me.
This is France. I think the whole thing is a bathroom. So we simply don't know.
Yeah.
I saw him perform at Bridgestone in Nashville, Tennessee.
How was that?
It was amazing. I'm so big, I had to sit in the ADA row, which is the Americans with Disability Act. Yes. And they allow me to do that because I'm so big. So I was walking around Nashville, and all of a sudden I saw all these like sort of stereotypical redneck looking dudes, and they were all wearing Elton John shirts. And I was like, what the hell is going on here? Are they meant to go gay bash someone? But no, they went to the concert, and I was like, no shit, Elton John's here. So I got on my little phone, and which is more than a phone now, it's a computer.
Yes.
And I got tickets, and the tickets put me right in the middle of a whole group of people, and they were super pissed when I showed up. 'Cause I'm really big, and they were like, you fucking piece of trash.
Yeah, no one behind you can see this concert.
Yeah, they were really mad at me. And then I stood in the aisleway, and then the person working there was like, you can't stand here, security reasons.
Fire hazard.
You're a fire hazard. And I'm like, I'll piss it out.
Just please let me exist anywhere.
Please. And so I said, I can't. Literally, they're about to kill me. Everyone's mad at me, right? And I'm just trying to live. And I was like, I need to go to the ADA section. So finally, I get to the ADA row, which is beautiful. It's me, this dude with special needs in a wheelchair, and this other woman who I think she was just kind of older, maybe a little dementia. Yeah. And we had the best freaking time.
That's
and I was
so
like,
sick.
Ma'am, do you want a Bud Light? She's like, oh, I have a Bud Light. So I brought her a Bud Light. And I was just like crying the whole time because I forgot how many fucking hits this dude has.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it was like bangers.
Until he keeps on going and going. You're like, that's right, that is Elton John.
Exactly.
That's right, that is also Elton John.
If he would have just been singing Candle in the Wind while he pissed in the shoe store, it would have been a great concert.
Honestly.
I love that for one beautiful night in Nashville, Tennessee. all these rednecks were not mad at a gay person, but instead the big giant hairy lumberjack that showed up to support as well.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, they were mad at him.
Yeah.
They really.
like,
Any other time you would have shown up and they would have been like, one of us, one of us.
And you know what I did? I have mad respect for him because he doesn't change his show. You're going to see Elton John. So he's talking about AIDS. He's talking about all of these things. And it was very moving anyway. And he's done traveling. He doesn't travel. He's done touring. Wow. He's over it. So now he's just hanging out in France, pissing in shoe stores. So evidently,
Everyone's got their thing.
according to Ryan Sakar, he's the dude who runs the shop. And the name of the shop is Sugar Kicks.
Sugar Kicks?
Sugar Kicks, which, again, sounds like you're pre-diabetic. But
Yeah.
so, according to the owner, Elton John just whipped out a bottle and just peed in it. So he says Elton came into the shop Monday afternoon with his 2 kids, 2 boys, and a bodyguard, and asked if there was a public restroom. Okay? And then apparently they said there wasn't a toilet around.
Oh.
What is
It
it?
would have been better if they were like, yeah, it's right here. And he was like, okay, and still whipped it out, pissed into a bottle as a show of dominance.
Yeah.
So-
I'm Elton fucking John.
First of all, you don't have a toilet around?
Yeah.
Really, like, where do
Really?
you go, Mr. Sugar Kicks?
Right. That's always the question. Where do you go?
Right.
Like, sorry, ma'am. There's
all-
no toilet here.
What are you talking about?
Right.
By law, doesn't places have to have a place for the toilet?
That's not realistic.
So I am, number one, always Team Elton. And now I'm even more Team Elton because he's like, you're joking, right? Like, you
Right.
know, I don't, no matter how famous anyone gets, I don't think they should do the, you know who I am?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in this case, Elton, you know who I am?
Yeah.
Okay. So then Elton was
Human
like,
who needs to pee.
a human being who needs to pee, probably with a wand. I can see Elton, because he's really short,
Yeah.
and he is up there like Mussolini. I have never seen a person control the crowd like that before. Wow. He's like putting his arms up, and everyone's like, ah! He's like, puts him down, he's like, shh, don't talk to this. Like, he is a god on that fucking stage, but he's like 5'3", right?
Oh, shit.
That's why I think he's got to, you know, it all is proportionate.
That's why he's like the same size as those 10-year-olds.
Those are his children.
Yeah.
Not just a couple of kids he's hanging out with, to clarify. So
Why you even taking a picture with fans?
it could have been.
You went there.
All right. So the shop owner says the singer turned to his security and asked for a bottle, which I do love because, you know, the security is like, you got the piss jug?
Yeah.
Boss needs the piss jug again. You're like, how many times is he going to do this to me? Again? Really? So then he took a few steps away from other shoppers, being polite.
Very
Very nice.
So he's like, doing a little Elton John walks.
Privacy.
Not like outside.
No, he was in the shop.
Right.
Which is more legal than being outside. He was in Sugar Kicks.
Okay.
And so then other shoppers were like, first of all, you could shake your favorite celebrity's hand, or you could watch them piss into a bottle. I'd be like, children, look at this memory that you'll never forget when you saw Elton John pissing in the middle of Sugar Kicks.
Literally, what is that?
So he took a few steps away, and then he just began to piss in the receptacle. And it was really quite fantastic, but apparently the aim wasn't so good because some pee got onto the floor, and then he asked the security guard for a towel to clean up the mess. But I don't believe then he made the security guard clean up the mess, which is good because you'd be like, I can defend you against everyone, and I'll take a bullet for you. But please, Mr. John, I just can't clean up your piss anymore.
I really don't want.
Yes.
I did not realize that was in the job description.
Yeah.
So the shop owner says he was, quote, shocked and frustrated.
Yeah, that's pretty shocking and frustrating. I would say that's a fair assessment of the situation.
You think so? I wouldn't be. I'm not frustrated. Frustrated is like when you look at an algorithm and you're like, how the hell does that equal a pie or something like this, or, you know, cake or whatever these mathematicians are eating?
No, because you're just like a shop owner, and then you're just sitting there like fucking the stardom bullshit again. It strikes again.
Do you
And
think it
this
is
time, he's just peeing wherever he wants. Right there. He didn't even try to. Right there.
But he wasn't like confused as to why or what was happening. I guess, yeah, maybe frustrated.
Yeah, because
I guess
like, what can I do? I'm at a loss.
Right.
He's already doing it.
Here's how you can get rid of all this problem, though. You buy the shoes first and then ask for the toilet. You don't show up and ask for the toilet because then they think you're not going to buy anything. Because he looks like my Aunt Janet. You don't know that that's... You don't know that that's Elton John.
Your Aunt Janet is buying shoes, number one. So So if he does look like your Aunt Janet, they're like, we got some sales coming. No, I think you just don't be a French prick and you let Elton John use the pisser.
The bathroom. Yeah, that would have been.
They didn't know it was him.
That would have
There's
been
no
simple.
way.
If he didn't know he was him, first of all, he's not French. Second of all, what a moron.
Know it was him.
He's got security around.
Yeah.
Everyone's probably like, hey, Elton John.
What are the chances he just paid to like have the entire store shut down for an hour so he can just like walk around by himself?
Piss anywhere.
Yeah.
That's what Michael Jackson used to have to do that.
No, but
Nah.
they should have treated him a little bit better. But the shop owner's frustration.
Well, the shop owner was an asshole. I'm always going to defend Elton John.
Yeah.
Also, I know for a fact he's completely sober, which makes this all better.
That's insane. That's an old person thing to do.
He is super
That
old.
is, yeah. That's like, I don't give 3 fucks about where I am on this planet anymore. Do you think I care?
Exactly.
Think through life.
As soon as I get that discount coffee and Mickey D's, flatulence, thy name is Ben. So the owner says, this is the first time it's happened in 3 years of business. So it's not common. People just whip their dicks out and piss in a Gatorade bottle.
Yeah.
Yep. Elton John, apparently he had head spinning. And then people were like, whoa, look at that. Look at that. And the singer simply responded, I'm Elton John. When people were like, hey, what do you do for a living? And the singer said, I'm Elton John.
I'm Elton John.
So if you don't know that.
I'm a public pisser. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Yep. And then apparently this guy he was talking to, he had to Google who Elton John was. So I think Elton John should have pissed on everyone.
Oh, he should have
just
peed
pissed on
everywhere.
This goes back to when that young cop didn't know who Justin Timberlake was.
Right.
So Justin Timberlake's 40 years old. This is way past that.
Yeah.
When JT got his Dewey.
I know,
Yeah.
but it's dumb. How do you not know who Justin Timberlake is? I refuse to believe that.
I don't know. It's not fair because I have to know who JoJo Siwa is.
Yeah, we all do.
And I didn't ask for that.
Yeah.
There was
We
no
didn't.
consent with my eyes.
Yeah.
But I have to know who she is. So if you youngsters out there are
Yeah.
making me know who that whatever person is, then please learn who Elton fucking John is.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Someone who apparently JoJo Siwa, she invented gay pop.
She did.
Not Elton John.
Yeah, not
Not
Elton
Elton
John.
John.
No. It was
Even Elton John didn't. Maybe Liberace? I have no idea. It's just around. It's been around forever.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So we're told after the pee-pee, Elton John bought 2 pairs of sneakers for his sons, snapped a picture for the store, and shook hands before leaving with the owner. So isn't that nice?
Oh,
There you go. There you go. So Elton John, Ryan Seacrest,
did he use like hand sanitizer when he was done peeing, or did he
His-
just go straight for the handshake?
it pisses sanitary.
Right.
I learned that on an episode of Friends.
Sir, piss.
Yes. So I think it's just Ryan Seacrest. He did a quick search online because he didn't know who Elton John was. How the fuck?
That's when he realized
How do
this
you-
was a huge deal.
Yeah, exactly. How do
Like,
you
can I have that piss towel, please?
How do you own a shoe store in France and not know who Elton John is? You should know about fashion. I just don't. It wasn't a beef jerky store.
Right.
Like, how does a Ryan Seacrest know who Elton John is?
Like a high level France culture kind of a shoe selling store.
It's also a horrible name, Sugar Kicks. So
Yeah, that's weird.
I hate the whole thing. Anyway, let's move on. More bathroom talk. Death and Entertainment, that's a podcast that Kyle does with his boy Alejandro. Yes. Richard Simmons has died, but apparently, this is the saddest part about it. He refused medical attention after he was in the bathroom and he fell down. And so the final like nail in the proverbial coffin, or not proverbial, in the real coffin in this case, was a simple fall in the bathroom.
And his ego.
Isn't that sad?
That is really sad.
So a housekeeper tried to get him to the doctor after he fell in the bathroom, but he's like, I'm not going.
That sucks.
His birthday.
It was his birthday, so he was probably having a couple of drinks.
Oh,
and then he fell over. I just don't want to die in the bathroom.
Yeah, it's
What's
really
the
sad.
Is it sad or is it good? To die in the toilet, is that like something you want or you don't want?
I don't want.
Not like Elvis, because he had like 4 months of compacted shit.
Yeah.
I was like, he was struggling with.
Right. Because Elvis didn't drink alcohol, he just did pills.
Yeah.
He probably, a couple of beers would have flushed that right out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, definitely.
But yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, no, I would definitely not want my last moments to be my panties down, just the knees, and just staring at. Because when you're sitting in the bathroom,
next thing you know, someone's jerking off to you.
You're thinking something weird. You're thinking, oh man, I have to clean that corner. I should really clean this. I have to do. And then all of a sudden, for things to just shut down on me, well, I'm trying to just be like a human.
Have fun, yeah.
And a nice shower. That'd be nice.
Yep, Richard fell Friday evening in his home in the bathroom. It's like the world's dumpiest version of Clue.
Yeah.
And then the housekeeper was like, "Buddy, we got to go to the doctor." And he's like, "I can't." So I just feel like he was very shy as well. It was his 76th birthday. So he almost died right on his birthday. Isn't that full circle?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sure you'll be covering that on the Death and Entertainment podcast.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah,
There's a lot of deaths this week.
There was a lot of deaths this week. What was the name of 90210?
Shannon Doherty.
Yeah.
Dr.
That was
Ruth.
wild.
Dr. Ruth.
The boy from Alf died in his car. Him and his dog both died in his car in
What?
Newport Beach.
How?
Yeah. Heat stroke. He fell asleep and he died just in the driver's seat in the parking lot.
Be careful when you're jerking off this summer.
Oh my
Good
God.
Lord, you do not want to get heat stroke.
Don't
poor
take
dog
a
died,
nap
too.
in your car in the middle of the day.
Yeah, that's kind of on him.
He had medical conditions. I think he passed out.
Dr. Ruth,
Wow.
when I was young, it wasn't like these kids have today.
Yeah.
Porno was at a premium.
Yeah.
It wasn't ubiquitous. It wasn't everywhere.
Yeah.
And Dr. Ruth just holding those dildos that would jerk off.
Oh, yeah.
So I think I actually jerked off to Dr. Ruth. And she was old then. But she was talking about sex. She was saying things like, and she said it in her funny little way.
Yeah.
She's like an alien.
She was like I don't know.
Have you ever heard her
hard-hitting.
speak?
No.
Oh, you never heard Dr. Ruth speak?
No.
We'll play it on the next episode. She had a very thick accent. I think she was German.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But I think she was Canadian.
She was not Canadian.
Dr. Ruth?
Yeah.
I thought she filmed in Canada. I might be wrong.
Filmed in Canada.
Yeah.
What the fuck is
She could be German filming it in Canada.
I don't.
Both can be true.
Both can be true.
I don't think it was filmed in Canada.
I don't know.
The dildos they had were big, not small and weak. Oh, good Lord. Anyway, Richard had bumps, bruises, and bleeding following the fall. So that was the major. That was
How
the
did
major.
you not check that out? That's very
Yeah.
sad.
No, cause of death. They're pending toxicology reports. I really hope he died having fun. I really do.
The last month of his life, he was feuding with Pauly Shore because Pauly Shore.
That's
made
right.
That short film.
Yes. And this is the thing. If you're going to make a movie about somebody and they are actively like, please don't.
Yeah.
Just wait until
Yeah.
they die.
Yeah.
Literally, Pauly Shore had to wait a month. And they're like, we're doing it to honor Richard Simmons. He has actively asked you.
Yeah.
Please don't.
That's insane.
It's also like Pauly.
Holy shit.
I will say Pauly Shore looked great.
He
as him,
did
though.
look good. And I watched the short and it was better than I expected.
Way better than I expected.
It was. But I just feel like it's immediately a cursed project.
Yeah.
If the person you're making the bio, especially in this case, he's not a criminal or something like that.
Right.
He's Richard Simmons. Everyone loves Richard Simmons. He helped all of our grandmas and moms sweat.
Yep.
To the oldies.
And boy, did that lead to a fetish.
Yeah.
Something about hearing those songs really gets me going. And then everyone was working out with rubber bands.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rubber bands. Oh, another thing I don't know why I'm masturbating as a child. Remember that Suzanne Summers chick?
Oh, hell yeah. Thigh Master?
That was she was just her. It was like Fatal Instinct.
Yeah.
But they're like,
I
it's
don't remember.
You don't remember that
I
one?
do not.
My mom got the Thigh Master and I would just stare at the box. She had it in the basement and I was just like, yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I always
My
like to
own
hear you
Suzanne
talking about
Summers.
staring at with your mother and the box.
She was in the other room.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I could only get back in there.
Yes.
Hey, Mom. You got room for my head to go back in there? Beautiful. All right. Well, speaking of R.I.P. Richard Simmons, truly love
Yes.
you. Icon. Only wanted to help people. And still, in this world, got fucking flack.
Yeah.
For what? And then you have Pauly. I would be so pissed if you know if you get like a D-list actor like that. And Pauly Shore, I mean, he.
Out of everyone,
Yeah.
Pauly Shore.
I'm not trying
That's
to
my
diss.
legacy. That's going to be my legacy, guys.
Right.
Come on.
I don't want to diss anybody because everyone's just working, trying to do their best.
Yeah.
But Pauly Shore, I mean, he grew up with. He literally was like given comedy. It's
Yeah.
like a profession. He's like, here you go.
Industry plant.
Yeah, just like guaranteed.
Yeah.
And that's what he did with it. And now Pauly Shore's final memories were of Pauly Shore playing him as he died on the bathroom floor. Well, speaking of squonking one off, we've been talking about the male genitalia. Let's move on to the ladies.
Uh-oh.
Southwest Florida. Oh my goodness. A 35-year-old woman. She's behind bars. Why? What did she do? Well, according to police, they spotted her vigorously pleasuring herself in public.
Not vigorously.
Vigorously.
Oh, God.
I know. You saw the 9 to 5. Come on. Take it easy on that bean. Smash it. So, apparently she was with her partner, who was a dude, and he was passed out, and his pants were down. So I think they were just getting hammered on the beach.
Oh, my God.
They started to do what they started to do, and then he either passed out, or he passed out, and she was like, let me see that soft wanky.
Yeah.
But I do believe even in that case...
No, it sounds like they were just trying to have some drunken fun on the beach. And he's like, man, I'm about to do you so hot. And then he just like... And then she's like, well, this isn't going to take care of itself.
Exactly.
Off I go.
I better vigorously touch this.
Yeah.
So,
Get arrested.
yes. So, officers were dispatched to a local park, reference a male that was passed out with his pants down. This was at Bayview Park around 6:30 in the morning. So they had a night that went into the sunrise. And officers then realized the subject was lying on the ground behind the statue of Jose Marti. Jose Marti. He's a Cuban independence leader.
That's right.
And it was actually a gal, because you assume public masturbation. I mean, let's be honest. You're thinking 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
There's a dick involved.
Yeah.
No. This was actually a lady. And maybe she just really loved socialism. And so she was...
Maybe she thought she was like guaranteed to be alone in that moment.
It's 6:30 in the morning. It's also,
Key West.
Why are you looking at me?
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me?
Where are you looking?
It's only public masturbation if you look at me.
Yeah.
Turn your fucking head around.
Maybe she was a little too close to the statue.
Well, she was definitely flying too close to the sun. She was having too much fun.
Oh,
so
man.
a member of the public, a snooch or a snitch, a narc, flagged down cops, and they were like, there's a woman with her pants down. And then they stimulated rubbing her vagina. So they said, there's a woman with her pants down stimulating her genitalia.
It? Oh.
Yeah, they were like like a DJ.
Like a DJ at a rave.
Yes. And then, so this person was just no fun at all. They're like, looks like someone's having fun here in Key West. That's not allowed. This isn't Buffalo. So then the cop went, and then that's where they saw her, quote, vigorously stimulating herself.
Yeah.
Now, the report does not indicate how long the officer observed her doing this, which I do think is interesting. If I'm the cop.
One dude was about to be like, man, and then he's like, no. Let her.
Yeah.
Let her finish.
Yeah, 20 minutes later, his body camera turns on.
I would let her finish.
Yeah.
No one seems to be hurt here. I mean, just somebody who just couldn't handle the idea of a woman at 6:30 in the morning on a beach just, rubbing the sand in that thing down like she's building a barn.
Well, at least she's exfoliated.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Yes, very much so. So police identified the woman as Teresa Dunleavy. She's from Oklahoma.
Oof.
Yep.
Oh.
And but she apparently lives there, kind of in Key West.
That's how they say hello in Oklahoma.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you sniff each other's fingers, and that's how
Yeah.
you figure out if your cousins are.
Right.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So when the cop approached Dunleavy, she was pulling her pants up. Oh, so he watched her do the whole thing.
Yeah, he definitely. She noticed that he was looking, and
Right.
she was like, is that? Yeah, that's a cop. Is he gonna? He's
Yeah.
not moving.
Let me get my binoculars on this one.
Yeah,
Well, she's just paying homage to Jose Marti.
Maybe.
maybe.
Exactly. So she was charged with indecent exposure, which is a misdemeanor. And then she was booked at the county jail. She's being held with $5,000 bond. And then she's scheduled for arraignment July 26th. I'm
Come
fine.
on, give
It's
her a
not
little
that bad.
citation. Send her on her way.
I want to know what happened to this corpse that was next to her. What did he think? He wakes up, his pants are down, and then all of a sudden his wifey's gone. So what the hell happened?
Do you think the cops woke him up? Maybe.
Maybe put his pants back on?
No, not put his pants back. They were like, "Sir, you can't," because he's also indecently exposed, isn't he?
Right, but
They thought it was a man, but it was actually her.
so there was no man at all.
There was no man. It was just Jose Marti.
Oh,
This is why Plouffe with the truth is here.
That's right.
yeah.
Yep.
Got ploofed.
We got Plouffe. What a great Monday episode. Oh, that's great. All right, we got time for one more. Speaking of boobs, I guess, somewhat, there was this Ecuadorian chick, and now she's super famous. So she was at the Euro for Copa America. And she's really attractive. She was outside of Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, and she's kind of dressed like a superhero, but if they have big fake boobs, which I guess they could.
Superhero? She's in a bikini and boobs.
Yeah, but the colors are very superhero-ish. I mean, I believe they're Ecuadorian.
Yes.
It's not.
She kind of looks like old school Wonder Woman-ish.
Yeah.
Either way, this is a great story. I mean, it really is not. But so she's hot.
Seems like a great. She seems like a great person.
She is a great person.
Yeah.
So the supporter has been hailed as, quote, the tricolor godmother online. And so she tricolor godmother. Yeah. Say it 5 times fast and get yourself out of a drinking ticket. So the video was taken ahead of the team's clash against Jamaica. One fan posted, "From now on, I only follow Copa America." And then a third commented, "Watching Copa America all the time." And then a fourth said, "I'm missing out." So that's fun.
That's fun.
Yep.
Good for her.
hot chick.
Did we learn anything about her just now?
Well, this is her in another outfit.
Oh.
That's superhero-like.
Yep. And so she's known as she's a
I don't know if you guys know the same superheroes as I do. I feel like this does not look like a superhero outfit.
Maybe you're a sexist and don't believe women can be superheroes.
Yeah, that's right.
Sure. Okay.
There's also a fan, Albania's sexiest fan, and she was spotted in a 2-2 draw in Croatia.
Oh, so this is just like hot fans. And then the internet is like, look, a hot fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
And then the commenters are like, yes, yes.
Well,
Fascinating story.
everyone's trying to get like their OnlyFans popping after the Oilers chick that showed her boobs that we talked about last week.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And a Poland supporter said Marta Barzak, beautiful name.
Rolls off the top.
Barzak. They say she has wowed fans with her daring outfits. She's wowing fans with her outfits.
Yeah.
And nothing to do with her huge tits and ass.
Nothing
It's
at all.
more about the outfit.
Yeah,
Which-
for sure.
And where she hides her bar sack.
Oh my God! You think she
Put on
might?
her last name.
You think she might have a cock and balls?
That is a cute top.
But now this top,
Matches her lipstick.
Hey.
Jerry is now sold.
Get a hot chick around.
Picnic table personality. I'm with it.
I will say one thing that I did learn while watching the Copa America, is that we as Americans can do better. And I'm not talking about just males as well, because like when the Americans were playing, there's a lot of big dudes, and then little gals there, because we eat. We like our food. And then anytime a year, like you in Uruguay was playing, it was just every supermodel. I think the men, supermodels, everyone's supermodels. And I don't know if it's because they don't have food or what's happening, but we are not, we might not be the prettiest country.
You're very pretty people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something about that. Fleeing. Maybe when the Germans fled there.
That's why we're shocked when we see a hot person in the crowd.
Yeah, we're not used to it.
Yeah.
I'm used to it, but I like when people like drink a beer really fast or eat a hot dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always
funny.
picture like someone's parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, so there you go. That's sport news for the day.
There we go.
Pretty
I
good.
think.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, this
Or
is
adjacent.
This is one more story here about the tire that fell and hit somebody's car. So that's a plane story there. And then the final story of today is for you, Jerry. A Canadian cat named Axel Biggie Smalls has a weight loss journey documented and became a TikTok star.
Okay,
So this
why
ca-
did he get that big in the first place? That pisses me off.
It pisses me off that it's Axel Biggie Smalls because
Like
Chris Wallace
they
is Biggie
couldn't
Smalls.
decide.
Axel Rose, it's a mess.
all
I already
over the-
don't like it.
I don't like it.
Well, I was thinking Axel Foley from Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh, that too.
Also,
I was not.
is it a Canadian cat? Are cats citizens? Like, do I see my little dog Jerry as an American dog?
Well,
I see him as a dog. I feel like animals are for the world.
it's funny that you say that because cats will mimic their owner's accents and the inflection of how they meow all over the world.
So this cat's like, oh, you don't want to do it that way.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah. He says meow, and he meows in the Canadian inflection.
Oh God, poutine is actually very, very good.
Yes.
Is it?
I'm still waiting.
French fries.
I want
It's
to
the
hear the
best.
meow. I want to hear him. I can't do the Canadian accent, but I'd love to hear your take on the meow in Canadian.
In Canadian?
Yeah.
I can, don't you know, meow. Meow, meow.
It's pretty good. Meow. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
No, that head needs to be more apologetic than that.
Sorry, we still love the queen. You know that queen doesn't fucking like you.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we're fine with that. So one cat from Canada has become a viral sensation because they documented his weight loss journey on TikTok. I do watch that. You ever watch that 600-pound life show?
Yeah.
And then when you're eating the same thing they're eating on TV, then you're going to be like, better watch it.
I'm just training.
Yeah. Because
I have a fast metabolism, so when I do that, I'm like, suckers.
wow, fat shaming today.
What? I'm blaming myself. It's body positivity in my direction.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Very much allowed. So yes, the name is Axel, air quotes, Biggie Smalls, which I do agree, Kyle. I don't get it.
Yeah.
So they've been using a special diet and some exercise. But to your point, Jerry, did they cut its legs off before or like break its leg? Because cats just run. Mm-hmm. So I feel cats are like one of those, they like my dog, Jerry. He can eat whatever he wants because he's constantly psycho.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. So it was almost abuse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It really upsets me to see that he got that big in the first place. So I want to know if they adopted him and they were like, oh my God, this poor cat was overfed and left alone. So we're going to take him in and we're going to see that he gets better for his health.
But now also,
or was it the same household that did this?
Or is it a different fucking cat?
What do you mean?
Switch out the cats. Maybe just get it. You still got a fat cat over here. Let's go buy a thin cat. Say it's the same cat.
How old is this cat?
Old enough to be real fat.
Yeah.
So 7.
He's 7.
7 years.
God. Okay, so I have a cat he's 12, and he should be around 11, 12 pounds. And that's even too much. They're like, oh, he could drop a pound.
Also, Doc, shut up.
Come on!
I hate that. I hate that though, because I had my dog Puffin, who is now retired with my parents. Yeah. And the doctor would always be like, well, he's a little chunky. He was on the meat market in South Korea. That's where I got him from a great charity called Matchdog. I don't give a shit that he's a little fat. He's fine. Yeah. He wants to be a little chunk.
A little fat is fine. Yeah. I have a little chunker as well. Again, 12 pounds, and that's fine. But this is 32 pounds is her weight loss journey?
That is insane. So Axel has lost 10 pounds since February, and they say the achievement is incredible. But our goal is not only weight loss, but being a cat, getting to jump on things, getting to enjoy things.
Yes. Yeah.
She added, this is according to some gal who knows all about the cat. I mean, he's only 7 years old. He still has a lot of time left in his life. Yeah. And we want to make sure he gets to enjoy that. And now I'm looking at the full scale of the cat. And indeed, that's a big ass cat.
Yeah. How did he get like that?
He was having fun. He was watching programs, Uber Eats, COVID.
Depressed.
Don't forget about COVID.
Owner's mental illness.
I'm working on my COVID weight because I was doing
owner's mental illness.
That's a manifestation of owner's mental illness.
That for sure. Yeah.
My New York mama, she used to call Gidget, her chihuahua, her second stomach.
Wow.
Yeah, because Gidget had a belly that was scraping the ground. Yeah. But she was so happy and she would bite all my friends and stuff.
Oh, that's good.
Sad. I loved it. I thought it was funny.
I'm glad that he's on the proper road now.
Yep.
To live a fuller life than 7.
Well, this person, it's Christine Segoy. She is the one who put him on TikTok, which also, can anything be, if I'm this cat, be like, can this be private?
Yeah.
So she says she began documenting Axel's weight loss journey earlier this year. First clip in February on TikTok. Mm-hmm. And then she says, meet Axel, a.k.a. Biggie Smalls, which again, mildly offensive to the late great rapper.
What does that mean?
She's like, oh, Biggie Smalls was fat. My cat's fat.
And then Axel?
They're Canadian. I cannot, if I began to try to explain the mind of a Canadian.
They could have had Axel Grows. It could have been
Axel Grows.
Oh, Axel Grows is cute. That's cute, Kyle. That's cute. He's cute, Kyle. You did it, Kyle. We did it, Kyle.
Oh, look, he was surrendered to a
Oh, Axel Swoley. That's
Slowly. That's cute. Yeah. No, it's fine. It's what he was surrendered to a local shelter.
okay. So
that's why she's not scared to say her name.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what it is. She didn't start this, but she's gonna finish it.
she's gonna finish it. So someone got this cat all fat and was like, "This cat way too fat. You take it." Right? And then so the cat weighed 43 pounds, which that's
a lot for a cat.
That is a lot. So she says he may be a thick boy now, but this beautiful dude is on his way to a much better life. Axel is hungry all the time, but he's doing the best he can with diet and exercise. Nice. It was kind of cute. I just see him like training a little bit, like little boxing, little cat boxing.
Oh, he must be so tired.
He's
walking and then he just sits and he's like, please no more. And
no
like,
more.
On, you got to get to the door.
Oh my God.
Poor guy.
So now a special update on TikTok from last month.
He's so cute.
A very special weigh-in on Friday. Aww. This is the one that counts. We did it. Go biggie or go home baby. So then the cat weighed. But everyone's really celebrating. The cat still weighs 32 pounds.
Yeah, it's a pretty big cat.
It's like, all right, good job, but also kind of.
Yeah.
So according to Sugoi, Axel has, quote, grown quite a little following of people who cheer his weight loss journey every Friday and how he's doing. She has amassed over 130,000 followers on TikTok.
Good for her.
And she plans to lose another 10 to 15 pounds, or he plans, I suppose, to lose 10 to 15 pounds over the next year. Sugoi told CTV News Ottawa, a lot of stuff going on there.
Roll out the merch.
Mm-hmm. I've fostered hundreds of cats, and he's just like a toddler. He's one of mine now, so he's part of our family. So she's very scary. She's very scary.
So she has more than one, and she still has the time to give him all of this kind of attention for his specific needs.
Right.
So here's the sick thing. They can't get too much skinnier because the owner wants to make money off of like taking pictures with them and stuff.
Well, I think the owner's going to have to find another fat cat in Ottawa.
Yeah.
Which it sounds
I've seen
they're
these.
going to start the process. They're going to start getting cats and feeding them Twinkies.
Sounds like it's going to be their entire personality.
Also, we need to be thanking the person that got this cat all fat.
We do? No, she does.
Well, yeah, that's true. But yeah, I mean, there's a Garfield, Heathcliff, there's a series of fat cat images, and maybe this cat looked up to those animals.
True.
And then it was like, oh, it's cool to be fat. But is it? That's why I idolized Chris Farley growing up. But was it so good to start doing drugs and drinking so early? Probably not.
Probably.
But we had a good time.
There you go. So the cat owner, who is the director of the Ferdinand and Friends Animal Rescue Network, has since launched a fundraiser. She's trying to make money off of this damn cat.
Definitely, yeah.
And she wants to support other overweight cats. Nothing else. Is anyone hungry in Ottawa? Is anything else going on? But it is nice that she's taking care of the cat.
That's very sweet.
That thing's
huge. I will say this, though. I kind of like it when it's super fat.
Yeah.
Because it's cute.
Chunker. I think that's too much. I think that's like that's
dying.
He's going to die.
Chair.
Yeah. But it's cute, though. I think when I was a little chunky baby, I think my mom was like, I like a little chunky.
Oh, chunky baby.
Like Kyle's baby's got all the rolls. You just want
It is a very cute.
I'm a red-blooded, full American male, but I still look at him like I'm gonna eat that little baby. Oh, give that baby already. Fall right. Let me fall right off the bone. fat babies and fat animals are good.
Babies and fat animals.
Oh my God. The last final story on my own part. I worked at the YMCA in between summer when I was in college, and I had to take care of it. I won't say his name. We'll call him, I mean, I could call him anything, but we'll call him Florfler. And he was one of those. Do you remember when Maury Povich would be like, your kid's fat as shit.
Yeah.
Let's put him on a table with a bunch of McDonald's in front of him. He was like that fat. He was like 6, and I think he weighed like 90 pounds, 100 pounds, something like that. And I would just walk with him, and the kids were so mean to him. And his mom would pack him 3 of everything at lunch. Of course. And then I'd give the lunch back to her, and she'd be like, he still has 2 sandwiches left. I'm like, yeah, it's a sandwich at lunch. Yeah. You don't eat fucking 3 sandwiches. Yeah. They were killing this poor kid.
Wow.
He was so cute.
Oh my God.
But I hope he's alive.
I hope he's alive.
I hope he's alive. He would probably be in his 30s now.
Damn.
Late 20s. I wouldn't be surprised if he's super buff. A lot, when the kids, when the man grows up, when the boy grows up all fat, and then you see him 30 years later, and like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
And then he's just like walking creatine and barbells.
Could be.
Which, good for everybody. Everyone's beautiful in their own way.
Everyone's
That's right.
beautiful in their own way.
So just if you got to pee, number one, if Elton John walks into your store and he has to pee, you give him a bathroom.
Yeah.
And if you're on a plane, please, God, just wait. Just try to.
Just try to wait. I've been on a plane having to pee. It's miserable. It freaking sucks. It's sad, especially when you get up and like bladder starts moving around after it's already in the red, but then everyone's just like slowly walking out. Through
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And you're like, oh, why? I still held it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I held it.
Look at that.
Yourself a UTI.
Oh, all right, everyone. Thank you so much for listening to this Monday edition of Us Bright and Spry. Yeah. In no way did we all watch. Well, I watched a lot of soccer this weekend.
I didn't watch any this weekend.
I didn't really.
See y'all later. Bye.
Host Ben Kissel.